In 2012, the game Slender D8 Pages was released for PC. It was developed by Mark J. Hadley, or Agent Parsec, as an experiment to see if the game would go viral. And it worked! When the game was released on June 26, 2012, people everywhere wouldn't stop talking about it. However, after nearly 10 years after its popularity, I thought it would be fun to look back and see if this game was worth the hype, and if it holds any value today in 2022. The game starts off in a forest at night, and we're simply told to collect all 8 pages. There's no reason why we have to collect them, it's just because. So we're off to find the pages, and the first problem is how slow you walk. Seriously, I don't think I walk this slow in real life. It takes a long time just to get anywhere. You can run by pressing the shift key, but it only lasts a few seconds. And the more you use your sprint, the less sprint you're going to have for the rest of the game. Another thing your character can do, for whatever reason, is zoom the camera. I don't really see much practical use for this, honestly. I think it's only here for aesthetic purposes. Anyways, I kept walking until I found this spooky looking tree and I finally found my first page. Well that sounds not gonna get annoying. I walked a bit more and found a second page, and then a third. Alright, this is starting to freak me out. After walking for a bit, I think I straight up got lost. Like, I legit couldn't find any landmarks or any pages, and it's starting to get dark, and I can't. Welp. That man you just saw is the titular Slender Man, and he just killed me. And now I have to start from the beginning. And that's really the whole gist of the game. Walk around the forest and find the pages and avoid the Slender Man. It sounds simple, and well, it is, but it's incredibly difficult. One thing being is that it's really easy to get lost in this forest. You can probably just wander around in circles and not even know it. There's a path you can follow, but it's so easy to deviate from it, which is why you can get lost. Another source of difficulty is Slenderman himself. Mainly because he's annoying. You're on your way to get to the next page, and all of a sudden he just appears in front of you and blocks your path, causing you to look for an alternate path, which can also get you to get lost. And there's just so many other things to deal with. I didn't even mention that the flashlight can run out of battery, which means you won't be able to see anything half of the time. The cherry on top honestly is how Slenderman can just turn you around and insta-kill you if you don't run away from him in time. That is just the worst. While I did just criticize the game for being difficult, I can give it this. It does a fantastic job at making you feel tense, at least for a while. Every time you collect a certain number of pages, a new sound cue will start playing, and it really drives my anxiety up. The shock sound that plays near Slenderman is also effective, but honestly, I don't think Slenderman himself is scary. He's literally a mannequin wearing a suit. I do find the concept of wandering around the forest with someone out to get you to be terrifying, but if the guy looks like this, I would probably be more confused than anything. The other reason why I don't find him scary is because when you do run into him, he doesn't do anything. He just stands there and makes your screen go static. If you stay long enough, you can see that he has tentacles, but that's it. I did jump in my seat a few times, but that was more because of the sound design really, not because of Slenderman's design. And honestly, after a while, the jump scares just got really annoying. And since the game likes to heavily rely on them, I honestly don't see it as scary. What made me mildly tense was now actually making me bored. And the more I play this, the more questions I have. Why am I exactly collecting these pages? Why is the Slenderman after me? The lack of answers really didn't help me keep going on with the game. Coupled with the fact that Slenderman has frustrating AI, I just gave up. My highest score was 6 pages, and I can live with that, honestly. But I feel like this video wouldn't be complete if I didn't cover the modes that you unlock after beating the game. So, I cheated, and unlocked them. I don't care. The first mode is Marble Hornets mode, which is supposed to be based off the popular web series. I never actually seen the series, but judging by some snippets, it looks like trying to add some lore to Slender via found footage style recordings, akin to the Blair Witch Project. It starts with some text about some person finding a blank tape, and the tape's footage is what you're playing. But it doesn't really change much other than adding the static filter and removing the sound effects you get when collecting pages. So it's a nice addition if you're a fan of the lore, I guess. The other mode you can unlock is daytime mode, which is exactly how it sounds. You can play the map during the day. And what the heck? How is this daytime? You can barely see 5 feet in front of you. I get that the trees can block the sunlight, but this is ridiculous. Anyways, this does make the game slightly easier since you can see where you're going and you don't have to worry about your flashlight. But you still have to worry about Slenderman's AI. And I couldn't beat this mode either, I'm sorry. So looking back, did I think Slender was a fun game to play through after all these years? Honestly, no. I can see why the game blew up in popularity. It's free, so you don't have to deal with buyer's remorse or anything. It's simple to pick up and play, and it being a horror game can attract a variety of people to play this themselves or have their friends play it. For that, I applaud this game and I praise that it did everything right to achieve its popularity. But if you remove the hype and discussion, I really don't see much reason to play this other than nostalgia. I really didn't enjoy this game, but that doesn't mean it's one of the worst things I've ever played. I can't really recommend this game unless you're feeling very nostalgic or just curious and want to jump on the train 10 years late. After the 8 pages became a success, it was announced that a sequel titled Slender Arrival was in development, and it was released in 2013. Maybe I'll cover that game in a future video. But thank you for watching, and have a nice day.